adventure continues into Victoria. With an imported tourist in tow, Irish Catherine, we stopped for the night at South Werribee Caravan Park to have a shower and do some washing, and then had a quick look at the Yuyangs north of Melbourne, and then it was off to a free camp on the Barwon River before tackling the Great Ocean Road. The drive on the Great Ocean Road certainly offers some good scenery on the drive. We stopped at a few beaches with the dogs to give them a run, and also stopped at Spit Point Lighthouse for a look. Man, it was windy there. We took a longer break at Cafe Koala, where if you take the time to spot a koala in the wild, you can do so. You just have to go up the road behind and then climb into the hills a little bit, and there's a fair chance you'll see some.
On the Great Ocean Road, we found a Irish person in the wild. We found a koala this far, but up there, yeah, doing exciting koala things like sleeping.
We come across this little guy driving along, attempting to commit suicide on the Great Ocean Road. So I sort of tried to steer him away and back to the field he came from. That night we stayed at a caravan park on the beach at Skins Creek. It was a good chance to give the dogs a bit of a run and stretch their legs. It was super windy and pretty bloody cold. We were wearing long pants and a jacket in the middle of summer. Damn you, Victoria.
Get it!
Bit more exploring down the Great Ocean Road. Found this cool isolated spot. Actually, Google Maps takes you here if you just put 12 Apostles in. Maybe I pinned the wrong spot, but yeah, no one's here. Probably need a decent clearance two-wheel drive, you might get hung up, but yeah, cool spot, great spot to have lunch. You can hike down to Clifton Beach there. I think that section down there is National Park, so the other track has no dog signs, so we'll just stay up here, have lunch, and then go for a drive further down. Awesome views. Really good weather now, not too windy, and not too hot, and not raining like it has been. At the 12 Apostles, we hiked down the stairs to the bottom and did a bit of a walk along the sand. Pretty impressive sight, definitely worth going down and having a look instead of just from the top. From the 12 Apostles we headed inland and made our way up to Beauchamp Falls, which is a dog-friendly walk, pretty easy hike. The falls were pretty decent, there was actually reasonable fall and flow. After leaving the falls we headed off still inland from the Great Ocean Road and come across the town of Forest, which had some mountain bike tracks. So we stopped, each had a bit of a ride, and I took the dogs for a bit of a spin, which they loved. Not bad little trails actually, quite smooth and good flowing. After everyone was tired out from either riding or running, I thought it was about time to test out the four-wheel drive system in the truck and the winch. Yep, I can confirm they both work. Yeah, I should assume in the future that killed grass on the side of Victorian roads is the same as slippery mud. The next day we checked out Lake Elizabeth.
It's a fairly simple walk with a loop option. It's also dog friendly. This lake is one of the only permanent water lakes on the mainland that's naturally occurring. It was caused actually by a landslide some time ago. The dead tree trunks show a time when they grew in its basin.
Back in the car park from the falls, we had lunch in the truck and the dogs just stayed outside beside the truck. Didn't think much of it, but I then noticed Kiva forage in the ground and eat something. Well aware of the 1080 curse that is Australia, I was quick to make her sick using hydrogen peroxide, also strike her sick as well, and when her green spew came out and his normal, something didn't add up. Off to Colac, which had the nearest vet, and the vet saw the pictures and thought it was rabbit poison with the green dye through it. That's called pindone, which works like rat bait, basically has your dog bleed out. No symptoms for 4 days and then they can be dead. So a course for 2 weeks of vitamin K and some activated charcoal and some food, and due to the quick action, the vet thought she would be good to go.
With Kiva treated and shopping done, we went up to the lookout to check out the views from near Colac. Apparently this is the results of ancient volcanoes.
Another nice morning. Now on Lake Colac, which is obviously outside the town of Colac. It's a free camp just further down behind me around the point, right in the water. It's obviously busy being a free camp, but it's quite a good spot. It's got toilets. Apparently they're talking about closing it, typical. But yeah, much calmer this morning than it has been last night. Very windy, but really nice views. A bit of bird life. It'd be good to put I don't know if we can put boats in here. Haven't seen any, so probably only non-motorised craft. But tomorrow, first thing in the morning is the boat to Tassie. So this is the last day on mainland Australia for a while, probably nearly a good 2 months. So yeah, give these guys a good run today. Do a bit of housekeeping and stay at the showgrounds. Then wake up early to get on the boat. Just leaves at 8 or 8:30, I think.
After spending the final night on the mainland in the caravan park at Geelong, it was time to get on the boat to Tassie. This experience was pretty good, though Striker at first didn't want to go to the toilet all morning, and I couldn't get him to go. In the end, as long as I waited till the last to be in queue, it was too late and we had to get on the boat. So the boat experience was pretty good actually. They loaded us on and even pulled us off to the side to ensure that, knowing that we had dogs in the car, I chose to keep the dogs in the car, not in the cages, that they put us on the same decks where the dogs are anyway, which is really good. And they have like a little indicator, I think, that goes on your mirror to let them know that there's animals in the vehicle. So pretty good experience and well run, I think. Much better than the actual port creation, that's for sure. The journey over Bass Strait on the Spirit was good. Uneventful, which is what one really wants, I guess. 3 to 4 metre swells means it wasn't overly rough, and the meal on there was good. Not included in the fare, but still a good feed. The dogs were great and happy to see us once we parked up in Devonport. They did it really well, but we're super keen to get to a park and have a pee.